Welcome to Choosing Nation Sports. This is your boy Mujere Waiti. Just an ordinary guy discussing discussing what I call a game for the history books. The FA Cup final between Manchester City and Manchester United. Game for the history books. Why do I say that? I know some of you may be young, some of you may be old, some of you may also be lost of what I'm talking about. This game is one of the potential treble that Manchester City will hold this season if they were to win all their cup finals. So they've already secured the league title. They've got the FA Cup coming up tomorrow, and they've got the Champions League coming in a week's time. So Manchester United are the last one, not even the last, are the only team in the EPL, in the Premier League that have done this. In 1999, we won the league title, we won the Champions League, and we won the FA Cup. So this time around, it is time for us as Man United to stop our noisy neighbors. I saw a video, I think it was on Tuesday or Monday, if I'm not mistaken, said Alex Ferguson, IOFA, but he must present the Manager of the Year or Manager of the Season award. And obviously, as I said in my previous video, but I would prefer if you go win the game up. So Pep Guardiola won it, and he said he seemed disappointed that he had to give rivalry a high, a coach from his rival team. Not saying that maybe Sir Alex has got something beefinyana or something like Pep Guardiola, but it pisses him off, or he has to give it to one of our it gives like one of the noisy neighbors. And they've been like, let's put aside, Manchester City have been dominant in the EPL. They've won 4 of the last 5 EPL titles. So Pep Guardiola has built a formidable team that everyone envies, that everyone wants to take lessons from. Molebele know what he's done with John Stones. He moves from the back. He moves as a holding midfielder, which he can also go forward, and Rodri covers him. So like Pep Guardiola is a technical brilliance. Never take that anything away from him. But tomorrow, it's a whole ball game. Tomorrow you're not just playing for pride. Tomorrow you're playing for what this Manchester United stands for. This team stands for. A crucial game. We have to stop them. We have to be able to tell our kids, hey, we've stopped Manchester City from breaking our record. Because they've already broken the one that we did. They had three league titles in a row. They've already done that. They've won their 3rd league in a row. So we cannot allow them to do that. That's why I said it's a game in the history books. Pep Guardiola is looking to become the first manager other than Alex Ferguson, after Ferguson, to do the triplet. And he's on the verge. By Bona, like they are there, they can see the finishing line. So tomorrow's game is gonna be about concentration. Tomorrow's game is gonna be about desire, passion. It's gonna be about record breaking. Let's go inside. Let me not speak as a Manchester United fan. Let me be neutral for a couple of minutes. Obviously, I cannot be a neutral in a game that will rewrite history, especially for Man United, or will write new history or new records for Manchester City. So let's just go. Let's just dive in. So what I think of the game? Yes, tomorrow. Roboni, this season it's 1-1. They've beaten us 6-3 at the Etihad. We've beaten them 2-1 at Old Trafford. Now we meet for the 3rd time in this league season. So it's 1 for Pep, 1 for Erik ten Hag. A battle of the Chess Cops. A battle for the Chess Cops. So yeah, Erik ten Hag, when he started the job, he said all eras come to an end. He has to prove that saying now. He has to prove that statement that all eras. He has to end this. He has to. He's got no other choice. Him and his players need to go onto the field. They need to play their blood and sweat onto that field. So I think Pep Guardiola is going to do something we haven't seen before. I think he's going to come up with a tactical brilliance that we've never seen. I think as well, Erik ten Hag will want to outsmart Pep. He will also want to outsmart Pep. And I think it's gonna be a difficult game. And if Man United were to win the game, I predict they're gonna win it 1-0. Not more than 1-0. But if Manchester City win the game, probably 2, 3, or 5. They've got that danger. Manchester City, they've got that danger. If they score 1, they can go on and score 2 and 3. But if Manchester United score 1, we can rattle their cage a bit. We can make them scary and like, hey, we are losing this battle, and they will try to attack, and we need to defend. Hence, my next segment. We need to defend as a team. We need to That's why I hope and pray that Anthony is free Kausan, because we're gonna need him. He's gonna play a very crucial. Because if you look at Rashford and Sancho, Kiri wingers that don't like tracking back. They don't like marking. So we need Bruno on his A game, Casemiro on his A game. For me, I would not put in Casemiro. I would not Casemiro. Sorry, Eriksen. I would put in Fred. Or go with the midfield of 4 players. Let's play with the false 9. Because right now we don't have a striker. Martial is forever injured. He's injured in a very important game that we want him. So what do? Play Casemiro, Fred, Eriksen, and play Bruno as a false 9. That can work. And at the back, I don't know who's going to play. So yeah, let's move. What I think about the game, lazy tomorrow, a game for the history book. So I've done my combined 11 for the current team. I'm looking at the current team. And guys, this is my predicted, what do you call it? Combined 11. Scamplier. Do yours as well. This is what I think. Do yours. Let me know what you think as well. Hit the like button, obviously. Subscribe, and comment. So this is my combined team for the 2. In goal, I've got Ederson. Ederson has been exceptional. Lamiti, but this isn't obviously my goalkeeper of the season. I'll name them later, but it's not the time. But Ederson, compared to De Gea, I think he takes that spot hands on. I think when you look at modern football, when you build from the back, he's there. He can pass the pass. He's confident on the ball. He doesn't get scary. Even if when you press him, he knows how to get out of a sticky situation. So, in goal, Ederson. Right back. Okay, left back. I don't know who plays left back for Manchester City. I think it's Akanji or Ake. But either one of them, I don't think either one of them, for me, is better than Luke Shaw. I think Luke Shaw has been exceptional for Man United this season. When called upon as a capability, or he deserves to be at least nominated for the player of the season. When called upon, he's been exceptional left centre back. He's been exceptional left back. So for me, I'm saying Luke Shaw for me, left back, definitely. Left centre back, I would put one of the players that I think Pep has experimented, and it could have worked, it couldn't have worked, but he experimented and he got like a whole lot of potential in the Linkamuyan, and he's transformed John Stones to be the centre back that we know now. A centre back that can play, that can track inside, play as a CDM, play as a number 8 as well. So John Stones, for me, I put him as my left centre back. Right centre back, Rafael Varane. I know Diaz has been doing well, Akanji, but Rafael Varane is the unspoken hero for Manchester United. Not only for Manchester United, but throughout the season, throughout the league. He's one defender, he's underrated. I think it has happened a lot in his career. Look at Madrid. He was underlooked because of Sergio Ramos, but the work that Varane does, home runner in the Man United shirt, like composure high. When we play with Varane, we play a different ball than when we play without him. And for some odd reason, Erik ten Hag has kept him fit this season. Yes, he's had injuries, but they are not as bad as they were before this season. So I would put Varane there, hands down. Right centre back, Ashiwa Mpolier. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I think Wan-Bissaka has been that one player in the last 6 months that he's played. He's been brilliant. He's been exceptional. One-on-ones, he can tackle, he can run, he can attack. We've seen a bit of skill, a bit of flair. There was this one game we were playing against City, funny enough. Alan Sancho on the right-hand side, and they were doing 1-2 and have a skillful Nyanamola. I know people you might pick Kyle Walker over Wan-Bissaka, but I'm not gonna know. Wan-Bissaka. I know a lot of people say, well, Kyle Walker defended against Vinicius. I think that was, I don't know if Kyle Walker won that fight. To be honest, I think it was a draw. I don't think Kyle Walker won that fight. And how many one-on-ones has Wan-Bissaka this season won? How many players has Wan-Bissaka? Mitoma he studied dribbling, but he couldn't get past Wan-Bissaka. Who else? Saint Maximin, go Carabao Cup. He failed against Wan-Bissaka. So Wan-Bissaka has been exceptional for me. That is why I said Man United season, as my goal bridge says it, has been built on a solid back four. And not solid back four, solid back 5 or 6. Hence, my CDM obviously would be Casemiro. We've conceded the least number of goals this season. No, sorry. We are the second least conceded goals ahead of number 1 is Newcastle, then us. And Aaron, for example, let's take the 7 away, let's take the 6 away. Who would be number 1? But obviously, I'm not getting closer, they're part of our stats. But we've been consistent. Our defense has been really good. Not our forwards are letting us down. They're not creating enough chances. But my back 5, I'm sorted. Ederson, Stones, left centre back. Varane, right centre back. Left back, Luke Shaw. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, right back. Casemiro, CDM. Now we go forward now. Ha! This is where it gets interesting now. Gundogan, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Grealish, and Haaland. I don't think there's any Man United player that can replace those 4. I know people might say Bruno, he deserves a shout, maybe on the bench, but I don't think any Man United forward can replace those 4. Those 4 have been exceptional this season. I think people like Anthony has been better, but I look at Grealish and then I'm like, there's hope for Anthony, because Grealish's first season at Manchester City, he was poor. He was very poor, and people were like, no, he's trying to adapt what? He's been playing in the same league. It's not like he changed leagues. Anthony comes from a foreign league. He was playing in Holland, now he comes into intensity Premier League, and you expect him to hit the ground running. Not many players can do that. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm saying not many people can do that. So for me, this season has done well. So next season is the breakout season for him. He has to perform. But for now, as it stands, I don't think any forward of Man United can replace those 4. You've got Haaland, who scores goals like, I don't know. He scores goals like nobody's business. You've got Bernardo Silva, an exceptional player. We know what he can do. The left-footed little maestro, magician. You've got Kevin De Bruyne. The less said about Kevin, the more. We all know. Gundogan, exceptional. I think Gundogan is one player that has made Manchester City win the league 3 times in a row. Because if you look at Gundogan, if you look at Manchester City's campaign, every time when it comes to an end, like from your March to May, he's the one who always scores goals. Go look at the records. I might be wrong, but I think he scores during the season, but when it comes to end of season, I think that's where he transforms. He scores goals, he assists, he carries the team, because Kevin De Bruyne has not been himself in the past few games, but Gundogan has been that player that Manchester City can depend on. That's why I said, I don't think, you watch my transfer video, I don't think Pep would allow Gundogan to go unless he's got a plan B. So yeah, we'll see. Grealish, as I've said, exceptional this is. So that is my combined 11 for United against City. 4 players from United and 7 players from City. Let me know also. You can also have your say in the comment section, your combined 11 of both teams, and let me know your predicted scoreline. As I said, if Man United win, it's going to be a 1-0 win. If City win, it's going to be a 2 or 3-0 win. So, it's time for you to put yours as there. Comment, like if you agree with me, like if you don't agree. Either way, like, until we meet again, remember prevention is better than cure. Don't risk it. I'll let it with it. I'm out.